Okay. So I'll put the link in the chat bar. Nehemiah, you do have access to the chat bar, and Eddie, I'm sure you do too. So there's the link. No, sorry, that's the link to this. Never mind, don't hit that link. I might put up the link for the book. So this will be the link that you enter the book through every time, and I'll give you the password, and I'll send it. I'll put it in a Google Doc as well. Okay. So that second link I sent, never mind the first one, that's what we're already in. So the second link I sent is to the online book. And you'll notice when you go there, you're going to need a username and password. Again, this is just for a free trial version of it, but it works just great. The only thing about the online exercises is that we'll have to decide one of two things that we're going to do. With my other student, his mom, since all the stuff was automatically graded, his mom just entered all the grades into the grade book for him, and I did not do that. So it just depends on how we work that. So we go back. Okay. So the username is eStudioDemo. Let me type that in there. Wherever I am. Okay. So username. And then password, just demo. Are you not listening to what I'm saying, Nehemiah? That's what I'm telling you how to reach the online book that we're using. Online book, online notebook, workbook. That's what I've just given you the instructions to go to. Are you going there? Come live so I can hear you. Turn on your microphone. There we go. Okay. So did you hear where I told you to join the book? That link that says estudio.kia.com/books. Click on that and then enter that username and that password once you get that page. So just let me know once you've gotten that just in the chat bar. Tell me, got it, or Okay, good job, Annie. Okay, good job. All right, so if you'll scroll down, let me get logged back in now. If you scroll down, you'll see Spanish 1, Spanish 1, Spanish 3, okay? And don't pay any attention to anything that's on the left-hand side underneath the Spanish 3. What we're gonna be concerned with is where it says course description, and you have the books, okay? So go ahead and click on the first link that says Así se dice Level 3 ebook, okay? And it should bring up a picture of the green Así se dice book, much like that of the purple and the reddish one we had last year. Okay, and so instead of having a physical book to flip through, we'll just flip through the pages electronically. Okay, which is kind of nice. So just and you guys can go ahead and turn your sound on unless you got some really bad background noise going on or anything. Only being 3 of us, I'm not so concerned. I want to make it a little bit more interactive while we're online because we're not meeting face to face. So it'd be nice if we have más diálogo, more dialogue, right? Más diálogo. Especialmente en español, porque esta es la clase de español 3, ¿sí? Y en la clase de español 3 necesitamos hablar más español y menos inglés, ¿comprenden? Más español, menos inglés. So we'll work towards, 70, 80% Spanish while we're in class. And so we got to get more of the oral component in. So we'll need to turn our speakers on and do a lot more speaking. All right, so let's click on the left-hand side, you have the menu. Let's go ahead and click on Why Learn Spanish. Okay, you should have come up with Viva el Español, long live Spanish, right? It's fascinating, get jobs, learn culture. There's all kinds of reasons to learn a language. Money, interest, whatever it is, there's lots and lots of reasons. Okay. So now go ahead and click on, so the reading and succeeding, it's the same like the pages that were in the beginning of the Spanish 1 book and the Spanish 2 book. Same thing, if you want more study tips on how to get the most out of learning a foreign language, whether it be in this book or adding extracurricular activities like reading newspapers and magazines and articles and those kind of things. Lots of resources. And then identifying new words. Okay, so same thing. All the same pages that were in our 2 previous books. So if you need more ideas with helping you to study and for remembering and all that good stuff. Thinking about the reading, using reference materials. Okay, so all stuff you probably didn't read in the last 2 books, so probably won't have much benefit for you this beginning, unless you're really interested in gaining some more strategies. Okay, you'll probably recognize these next pictures, right? It's the photo bowls, all the pictures of the papers for study aids, right? Then click on El Mundo Hispanohablante. El Mundo Hispanohablante. Okay, so you're not. Let's click on that, and you can scroll down to the bottom where you see it says España. You may need to go ahead and make the page full size if you can't see. Let's see, can you actually see the whole page at once? No, so you'll need to scroll through it either way to be able to see. But I made sure I made the book full screen, so that way I can see. I don't lose any of it. Okay, so what do you have there? You should have Mexico, a picture of Mexico, Peru, Puerto Rico, and España. Okay, So there's no flipping pages. You don't push like the arrow button for the next page or anything. To get to the next page, you hit the page you want. So we are in El Mundo Hispanohablante. So every time you click on a chapter, it'll bring you to that first page in the chapter, you know, where it tells you what you're going to learn in this chapter. It gives you, you know, kind of a heads up. And then once you click on that, it'll give you links to the individual topics. Just like, you know, when we were learning verbs, you'd have a topic, you'd have one page preterite, one next chapter, you'd have a couple pages of imperfect. And if you don't remember what any of that stuff is, we're going to do some fairly extensive review. Okay, so click on El Mundo. You should be in El Mundo Hispanohablante. And now click on El Mundo in the drop-down menu. So here's something. Oh no, you've lost your voice. So I just want you to know, it's difficult for me to be in the book, looking around and seeing the messages. So if you have something to say, just go ahead and, you know, say excuse me and just do it orally, so I know that you have joined me. I mean that you have a question or you have something to say, you don't understand or whatever. Okay, so again, these pictures are similar to those that we had in Spanish 1 and Spanish 2 books. Click on Spain, right? That's the mama country, right, for all of Spanish speaking. Then click on the next one, La América del Sur. Okay, should be your South America. México, la América Central de los Estados Unidos. Okay. So Mexico, if you scroll down, you'll see Central America. Remember, Central America is part of the North American continent. Something I didn't know till I was older. Okay, did we have Jared ever join us? Jared, where did you go? Where have you been? Not in Spanish class. Con permiso. Okay. So we can click out of that. Go back over to your menu on the left. And so these maps, right, that we were just in under Latin America are like the ones we had in our other books too, right? Not page SH34. I mean, we don't have the same page numbers, but same purpose for them being there, right? Identifying the countries and stuff. Okay. United States, why are we listed as a Spanish-speaking country? Because we have so many that speak it, right? Not our primary language, but so many Spanish-speaking people. Okay, click on GeoVistas. Very interesting. All right. So GeoVistas focuses on some other countries, just like the other books. You know, you see culture, you see money, you see little bits, like a synopsis. Excuse me. Of those countries. All right, so where we're going to pick up on learning is in Repaso A. What is Repaso? Review or repass. So how many chapters of review do we have? We have A, B, C, D, E, F. So sounds funny when I say we have F chapters. left, but okay. So let's just scroll through. Let's look through this, okay? So this is probably very similar to what it looks like in the Spanish 3 book. But what are those numbers? One, two, three, four, five. Okay, everyone click on one. Number 1. Actividades. So reviewing things from Spanish 2, possibly some from Spanish 1. So it gives you a sentence. Ellos, everyone there, you guys got the exercises I'm talking about? Okay, so make sure we're there. Please stop me. And again, remember to turn on your sound, even if it's just to get my attention so you can type me a message. Okay, Addie, so like you who has very little talk coming out of your mouth due to voice restrictions. Let me know. So you guys both repaso a vocabulario práctica number 1. Let me look. Can't see. See. Just a little yes, no, why no? I mean, yeah, why yes, and for no. You guys on? Okay. Instructions say indica en la tabla abajo donde se hace todo. Indicate on the tab below where they do everything. Okay, so if it doesn't match, I mean, it has to match 1. Could it match more than 1? Yeah, probably only 1. Okay, ellos preparan la comida. They prepare the food. Where that can happen? It gives you an option. En casa. Okay. Everyone has the exercises, right? All right. So that's how it works. When you, instead of writing the exercises out, I'm going to have you guys do them online. Okay. A lot of them are timed. Not necessarily that you'll time out, like you'll run out of time, but just how long it takes you to see if you can beat your scores, or some people are really interested in that. You're about to, so I clicked on, what did I click on? I clicked on all right. Click on number 1. Ellos hacen muchas preguntas. Where do they ask many questions? En casa, possibly, posiblemente. En clase, in class, for sure, hopefully so. But if you like both those answers, guess what? They're there. En casa y en clase, at home and in class. So,
sorry, I don't think we're in the. I don't think I'm in the right place.
okay. So, are you on the picture of the family in the kitchen?
We're still in the textbook, right?
Yeah.
But
Click
it's
on
not.
click on Repaso A. If you click on Repaso, then it brings a drop-down menu.
Okay.
And then you have A en casa y en clase. And then click on vocabulary. Vocabulario. I may have forgotten to say that. So now above the family in the kitchen, you got a family in the kitchen there, Addie?
Okay, yeah, I see it. I see it. Okay.
Okay. So then those are the exercises. So instead of doing exercises on paper, it'll be online exercises, which has its benefits. Just like when we did Quizlet, it was automatically graded, or when we did the exercises from the book, it was nice because it was you got instant feedback. So I'm just going to go through and I'm just going to click all the same answers, and then I'm going to just hit submit answers. So click on exercise 1 and you'll see the questions. Indicate on the table below where they do everything. Okay, I'm going to hit submit answers and it'll give you, I got a score of 0%. I guessed all the last one. Huh. So I just went through and I threw down my answers. Oh, I'm sorry. I got one right. I got 10% out of 100. Okay. So I corrected it. I hit submit answers and it corrected it. Nowhere on here is there for you to send it to me. Okay. So I'm going to need screenshots. And screenshots are okay of just the top portion. You don't need to worry about screenshotting the whole thing. You'll screenshot the uppermost portion of it where it gives you the score. Okay. And you'll see your results have not been recorded because you're in preview mode. Okay. Again, I said this is a demo copy of the program, but it still corrects it. So I'll need you to, and that's the burden of proof is on you. Unless we want to work with our parents and the parents just automatically record it, which would be the easiest way to do it. Hey, stop, Charlie. No, I'm gonna put you out. I'm gonna put you out. No ladras. No ladres. ¿Hablas español, Charlie? No ladres. Okay? No. Goodbye. Okay. So go ahead and just mark answers on it. We'll go back and we'll do it later. But just go ahead and mark the answers and put submit answers and see what you come up with, just so we can say we've gone through it. Again, Nehemiah, just like Addie did, when I'm not flipping back and forth to the little message chat sidebar thing. So if you need me to stop, you don't know where you are, you're lost, just turn your mic on and tell me, because I'll probably blow right on by you. It's takes a lot of work to toggle back and forth just to check and see if there are any messages. So just pipe up and tell me, because there's just so few of us, it's not going to be a problem for us to just talk. All right, so did you guys just go through, click answers, and hit submit answers? And come up with a score. Okay, so what I want you to do is do you guys usually screenshot or take pictures with a phone?
It says it didn't count my score because I'm in preview mode.
Right. Yeah, exactly. That's what you're going to say, because this is a demo program. So, and I don't have a teacher I don't have a teacher license for it because I'm not a regular public school teacher. So, but this is just a free copy, and it'll grade it for you. It just doesn't record it for you. So that's where the burden is on you to send me screenshots. So if you guys, do you guys usually screenshot or do you usually take pictures and send them? Either way, it's a picture, right? A screenshot's just a picture. So if you want to take a picture on your phones, and if that's easier than taking a screenshot and sending it to, I like screenshots because all I do is click print screen and it automatically saves it to my OneDoc, and so I always know where to find them. So either way, but I need it emailed to me. I'm not texted or anything like that. It needs to be emailed to me. Like I said, you can take a picture with your phone or you can screenshot it. Either way will work. There's no direct way to actually send it to me in the preview mode. Okay, so if you guys would right now go ahead and send me a screenshot, that way I can verify that you've got what's going on there. I will check my email. So just to verify, Nehemiah, you got what you're supposed to be doing? Okay, Nehemiah, I told you, turn your sound on and talk to me. Because I just now I'm coming back into this. Okay, so I need to know if you're lost. I need to know, okay, where are you at? I wish we could share screens. Turn your sound on and talk to me. Just like Addie did. Then maybe your volume's not up. I can't hear you. I heard that. There we go. Are you talking? I'm hearing noises come from your side. Like, click. Yeah, like I heard that, but I'm not hearing your voice. Well, yeah, I don't know what's wrong either. I'm hearing your phone. I mean the computer making noises when you type the wrong thing, and I'm hearing feedback from my sound transmitting to you, but I'm not hearing you. Are you speaking right now? Okay, speak. Let me see. Nope, I'm not hearing anything. Odd. So we're gonna need to make sure that I can hear you, because I know usually we can hear you. But today I don't know if it's just a little technical glitch or what the deal is. Okay, so Nehemiah, are you in the are you logged into the estudio.kia/books? Yeah, okay. And are you in the Spanish 3 textbook? You scroll down once you signed in and you, okay. So then once you click on the textbook, let me just do this. Así se dice level 3 ebook, and then go to repaso, review, repaso, click on repaso. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sixth one down. It says repaso. And it brings up a picture of repaso A, review A. And then on that drop down menu, click on En Casa y En Clase, vocabulary. Click on vocabulary. And what do you see when you click on vocabulary? I'm sorry, let me get back over here where I can read what you're saying. Nope, that wasn't it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, kitchen, perfect. Okay, and then above, I'm sorry, I had to find where my window was for that. Okay, so above the picture and below where it says repaso A, you have actividades. So that's like the written exercises in the book, but instead they're interactive and you can make the answers there. So click on number 1, activity number 1. Just mark all the answers to say en casa y en clase. Just mark all of the last column as your answers. Just for demonstration purposes. Okay, once you've done that, I just clicked all mine en casa y en clase as your answers, and now I'm going to submit answers again. Okay, and just like in Quizlet, you can take, or the other ones, you can take it as many times as you want, okay, until you get the score you want. If you answered all of them, the far right-hand corner, en casa y en clase, you should have, your score should have come out 10%. And I just wanted you to go through it so you can show it. And so screenshot or take a picture of, you know, mine shows down to problem number 3. Just take a screenshot, make sure that your score is in this one. And you have to label what it is. I don't see the label. It doesn't say. So you just need to write the letter of the exercise, what it is, when you send me the email, or the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Actually, instead of sending me emails, that's a pain. What I'll have you do is I'll have them load them. You'll have a homework Google Doc where you upload your homework to me. That'll be perfect. That'd be a great idea. Okay. So you see that's where the activities are. There's just a little bit of scroll down and then all the questions and everything are above 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 activities for this particular vocabulary lesson. Okay, so if you will close that window, the way mine opens it up, I still have the eStudio, kia.com/books still open. So instead of clicking on a CSAE DSAE Level 3 ebook, click on a CSAE DSAE Level 3 workbook. Okay, and again, you'll see the front cover of the notebook, and it'll look very similar if you have had one of the, well, yeah, we all had the workbooks last year. Okay, so it's very similar, just green. Click on Repaso, which is review. That's a picture of people as usual. All right. All right, so if you click on, let's see, workbook. Oh, I thought I just had Repaso. Click on review, you'll see some more. Let's see. I clicked on it and brought up a page. Click on workbook. Okay, see short little answers like this. And they tell you which ones correspond to that, right? So review A, we just looked at very briefly. Goes all the way down to integration. Let's see. Okay, what did you get when you clicked on so there's, let's see, for A, there's 1, 2, 3. Let's just see. Okay, so how many review chapters? Because remember, Repaso is review. And just lost my space, my where was it? Workbook. Repaso. Okay. Now, if you'll go down there, Repaso, you have workbook, and then you have audio activities. Okay. And then a little bit more interactive. You can play the audio. Okay. So if you click on play audio.
Vocabulario. Actividad A. Listen and repeat after the speaker. La cocina. El congelador. El refrigerador. La nevera.
Okay. So similar to Quizlet.
No.
Less control though. Quizlet, you can go through at your own pace. And,
Ondas.
okay.
La estufa. La cocina.
I don't know if we can do the activities actually record. Let's see. Yeah.
El lavaplatos.
Let's see what it does.
Freír.
Oh la la. Cool. Let's see. I don't think it plays back the audio. Yes, so we'll probably avoid all the ones that say play audio because it's in demo mode. It doesn't give you a recording. Okay. So what I'll do to get us started, so we won't have another online class. So Spanish 3 will just be on Wednesdays from 2:45 to 4. Hour and 15 minutes. And with 3 of us, we should be able to get through a lot. But again, I want it to be definitely more interactive than this. So Nehemiah, you got to figure out what's going on with your sound. It's really weird because I can hear some things, but I can't hear you. Let me see what you've had to say. Yeah, that's it, Nehemiah. Cocina Hispana. Okay. But then you go, so that's your textbook, your workbook. You can click back and forth between them on the tabs, right? Once you hit the initial link, so go back to that original, it opens up new links. It opens up new pages, I should say. New tabs. Okay, so once I'm in the main page of eStudio where it says My Workstation. Once I click on either the workbook or the ebook, it'll automatically bring up all the tabs and you can scroll between them, right? So did you do that? You see the textbook, you see workbook audio activities, you see pre-AP workbook, chapter videos. So some of the times I'll have you come and, for chapter 1, I'll have you listen to Vocabulario en Vivo. The good listening skills. I may have you take notes on them. I'll give you different instructions what to do with these videos. Okay. And sometimes they don't like to play. This one's not playing. Oh, there we go. My internet's just slow. Okay. So mine automatically brought up pictures of, what are those green? Avocados. Okay. Usually it's a story of some kind, something cultural. Okay. Just maybe you can go full screen so you can get a full view. You hear that? This is what you're gonna. There's a few videos, different purposes. It's good culture, good to see. So I'll have you guys watch these and see what you get out of them. So it'll be fun and interesting. There's grammar videos on the next tab. Are you guys seeing the tabs I'm talking about? Oh, Nehemiah, how do I see your screen? What did you do? Did you share your screen with me? Oh, cool. But it says I'm screen sharing. That is so cool. Super cool. Yeah, that's great. I didn't realize you could, I forgot that there's a screen share option. So yeah, you're there. So you have, you have all the tabs. So you can once you logged in from the original and you got to the textbook, yeah, you can scroll between the tabs. So if you're like, oh, I'm in the textbook, I want to do the workbook activities, you just click over on the tabs. And I'll put the link, that the URL that I gave you to get into this. I'll put it on the Google Home. It'll be on the top of the Google homework sheet, the Google Doc. Okay, so there you go. Very good. So Nehemiah, on that page, you'll type in the answers. Okay, and so there's all kinds of activities. So most of your activities are going to be online. I'll have you do some writing assignments. Again, you're going to share, you're going to create a Google Doc. So that's your homework, part of your homework for this week. And I'll write it up what you're supposed to do. But I want you to create a Google Doc where you share all your homework with me. So let's see. That's really cool. Let me see. Screen share. So I'll screen share mine with you guys. Let's see. All right, so I'll do the same thing. Okay, so you guys see my screen share here. I am scrolling between, if those tools will get out of the way. I can click on workbook activities. I can click on, why it's not letting me? Okay. So those are your tabs you can click in between. So I'll assign chapter videos to watch. Also, there's pre-AP workbook. You guys see my screen? I mean, the copy of my screen? So assessment, that's usually test, but because we're in demo mode, that's not available. And I don't believe prescriptive is either. So, but yeah, so this is something new for us to work on. I mean, online exercise is not new for you guys. Probably in any of your subjects, you probably do online on a good portion of your classes. Okay. So for the more difficult grammar topics, you have grammar videos. So we have stem changing verbs and irregular verbs and estar. I mean, so it goes all the way back to Spanish 1. All right. So any questions so far on how you are to do your work? Oh, that's why I wasn't able to click on anything. Yeah. All right. So I think at this point, the prescriptive does have stuff in it. It's nice. Okay, so we're going to be working all here. So I don't know if you've had online textbooks before, but it's really kind of set up just like the regular textbook, except for the fact that your exercises aren't on the following pages; they're at the top of the page. So when we're in class, a lot of times we'll do the exercises together, and I'll say, so right now, let's do it together. Let's go to textbook, and let's go to chapter 1. So chapter 1, click on chapter 1. The drop-down menu, let's go to vocabulario. Okay, under chapter 1. And we got another kitchen, right? A different kitchen. It's not people in the kitchen. It's a different, more modern looking kitchen. Okay. And everybody click on activity 1 and then share your screen with me so I can see where you're at. If I can find, there we go. Okay, so Nehemiah, let's see. If you're in workbook, go ahead and go over to textbook. There you go. So Addie, you know how to screen share there? On the left-hand side, there's the buttons or the menu there. It's the green screen with the arrow. Just press that. And you can choose to share the whole thing or just the book. I forget what the option says. Nehemiah, you talking about the password and the username? Is that what you're talking about, the codes? Yeah, that'll all be on, I'll put that all on the homework sheet as well. So you'll always, as long as you have access to the homework sheet, the homework Google Doc, you'll have direct access to the book and the codes and stuff. And mine, I just, Google Chrome says, you want me to remember this? I always just have it remember it that way. Every time I go to it, it'll automatically log me in. Or autofill my information, not necessarily log me in. So, perfect. So preguntas, hay preguntas. So Addie, did you figure out screen share? Yeah, those are text questions. Yeah, it's like in textbook. Okay, I'm going to share my entire screen. Ooh, don't want to do that. That's ugly. Stop sharing. I don't know why it does stuff like that. Okay. Screen share, hit the green button. Application window. And I want, first of all, I want this one. It does that. It doesn't like that. Stop. Let's see. Present to everyone. See what it does. So Addie, this is the screen share button. Mine's doing funky things right now, so that's what it does every time I hit screen share and I do the whole thing. But this little button, and then I can see, make sure you got the right. Yeah, that's where we'll start. We'll start with review A. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. I just had to click on Nehemiah shows up in his thing. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Muy bien. I see it up in the corner. It shows it. So perfecto. So it's nice. We can see screen shares. Okay. So again, when you do the online exercises, picture a screenshot, and that's how you'll send them to me. I shouldn't say that's not how you send them to me. That's how you'll share them with me on your Google Doc. So just make up a running Google Doc, or actually, I'll have you share a folder with me. So create a Spanish 3 folder in Google Docs and share it with me. And then each assignment, you'll label new Google Doc. That way I don't have to scroll through a bunch of stuff. So if tonight's homework were do workbook assignments, review A, repaso A, well, you would label that homework workbook repaso A. That way I would know it's that. So for each week's assignment, you'll have one Google Doc. So by the end of the year, you'll have 30 Google Docs or something like that. So just share the folder with me. Create a Google folder. Everyone know how to do that? Okay. In Google Docs, and let me see. Let me, is my screen sharing with you guys? No, let me screen share. You have Google Docs, Nehemiah? Okay, so let me screen share. Yeah. Let me. Okay, so. All right, let me share this one. Okay, I'm gonna screen share really quickly and then we'll. All right, so. Screen share. Oh, am I currently screen sharing? Let's see. Screen share application window. Here. Okay. Present to everyone. There we go. So do you see, can you see my cursor moving around on a blank Google page? Ah. Yeah. Okay. So go here, right? Go to Drive. Okay. And then wherever you want it, you'll click New, and you click a new folder. And then you'll call it Spanish 3. Okay, and you'll create. So then here's where it's created my new folder. I click on the new folder. It'll open it up. So every time you want to do a new, when you want to, this week's assignment, you go to new, you have to open the folder. And then once you have the, it'll show that's open there. Then you go new Google Doc. And then title it. What did I tell you? Repaso. Oh. Here. Repaso. I don't know how to spell. Repaso. There we go. Repaso A. Okay. And that way I know to click on that to see your homework. Okay. So that's the created document. Now you go over to share and you type in, there's my email address, any one of my email addresses. You might have a Gmail or a frontiernet.net. Okay. I click on that. I put share. And then you need to give me editing permission, right? So I can, well, I can just make comments. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So I give commenting permission. Or if you don't want me to be able, I need to be able to at least make comments so I can, you know, grade it and whatever. Editing is not necessarily as important. But yeah, if you'll just put can edit, I'll be nice. Okay. And then hit send. And that says, oh, shared. Let's see what it says. Shared with one recipient. Okay. That way, oh, but I want it to be in the folder. Never mind, hold on. Go back to the folder. Just click on the folder itself. And share the folder. Hold on, let's go to my drive. Click on the folder. Where's the share? Oh, right here, let's see. Share. When you're hitting on the folder, you have to do a drop-down menu. Share the folder with me. That's what I actually want you to do. I don't want you to just share the document. Once you share the folder with me, it shares all the documents with me. So. Let me double check to see if you guys have any questions. So in the meantime, Nehemiah, I'll need you to work on figuring out what your problem is with your sound. How do you open what? What was that message for? Sorry. Like I said, when I'm working, I don't see you typing in the message bar. Yeah, open the folder. Remember, just share with if you share the folder with me before you put any docs in it, it automatically shares everything in the folder with me. Okay, so I'll do another one. I'm done. So new folder, and we'll just say spice. Just name it spice, just so I know what it is. We create. Okay. Now I click on spice. Oh, I didn't want it to be in Spanish 3. Remember, it'll open it up and whatever. I just want it to be on my drive. Let's see. Create new folder. We go Spirit. How about that? That works. Spirit. Create. Then I find Spirit. I click on it. So up here where the title of the folder is, there's a drop-down menu. Put share. Share. Type in email. And then give me permission to edit. And then put send. And so that sends me an email. Oh, so-and-so shared this with you. They've given you permission to edit and whatever. So then anytime you go in and so every time you access it, you have to click on the folder and then create. Once you click on the folder, then you create a new document. Okay. We've kind of done some experimenting with this. We've done some practice with it. So again, I'll send you the link to the homework doc. At the top will be the link to the demo book, the online book and workbooks that we're using. And what's nice about this, there's a added benefit of a little bit more audio, at least for listening, a little bit more video. But I don't think we're going to be able to participate with the recordings and hearing ourselves. So anyways, I think that's it. If there are any questions, now would be the time to ask. Why do I hear that noise, Nehemiah, and I don't hear your voice? Is your microphone muted or turned off? Okay. I'm hearing somewhat of some muffly, almost voice sounding noises, but not quite. I see Nehemiah. Yeah, share with. Yeah, there you go. And just type in my email address. It'll probably pop up because No, can't hear you. So, Nehemiah, since I can see your screen, go to the toolbars that's on the top of the screen. Shows like a camera and the microphone and all that in the Hangout screen. Continue. Yeah, no, that was good. Touch the, go on the microphone one again. Let me see what your options are there. Just click on it. Yeah. Left click on it. Okay. Unmute. That's just weird. Click on the settings. Okay. Default. Let's see. Do you have an external microphone? Let's see. Try clicking on one of the other microphones. Try the top one. Try the top one that says internal microphone. Yeah. Now do save. And start talking, see if it changes anything.
You hear me now?
I sure do.
Wow,
There you
okay. I
go.
don't know what happened.
Yeah, so somehow the default's not working right. So yeah, so now you know what your issue is.
So I was gonna ask for prior here, so I'm gonna share it with you, right? And that's all.
Uh-huh, exactly, uh-huh.
Am I supposed to write on this like folder or just screenshot?
Okay, so hit the, there you go. Now it says share. And then type in my email address. Click on it and type in my email address. Okay, there you go, right there. Click on that first one. There you go. And just hit send.
Okay.
There you go.
So I'm not supposed
So
to write
now,
on it? Oh, so we're
so
gonna be on it
now-
together.
So now go in and create a new doc. So you're already in the Spanish 3 folder. So now go back up to that same new button. And now say this, right, exactly. Click it.
So just create and share.
Yeah, it'll always ask you that because the folder is already shared with me. So now you don't have to share the document. It's already shared automatically because you put it in that file. So then you'll go
Okay.
up there and you'll say repaso a. So name it. Name every week you'll have one document and it'll be the name of the homework or the date it's due, something so that I know exactly what assignment it is.
Okay, so make a new document every week then?
Yeah, each homework assignment for each week will be one new, and then that's where you'll, so print screen, there's a little button that says print screen. It's usually on the top of the keyboard. And mine says PRTSC. No, actually on the keyboard. Do you have a keyboard?
Yeah.
Okay. Hit print screen. You see, it'll say print screen or say PRTSC.
At the top, right? Oh, I see. PRTSC. Okay, I see it. So I don't have a printer attached to it right now, but you know. So let's push that then. Are you still there?
What'd you say?
I said I don't have a printer attached
Yeah.
to the computer right now, but you want me to just push it?
Oh, what are you on right now?
I said I found the button for the print on my
Oh,
keyboard.
you did. Yeah. So push it and see, let me see what comes up on your screen. Does it tell you where to?
Okay.
Does anything flash up and say?
Nope. I don't have a printer attached to
Because
it.
mine saves mine into my documents. Whenever I saves it as a picture, actually. Mine saves mine as a picture. So you just need to know where your documents go when you hit print screen. And that's the easy way. Or like I said, you can or just hit print screen Okay, this is the easy way. Hit print screen and then right click on the document and do
Okay.
paste and do paste. Right click and hit paste.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go. That's the easy
That's-
way to do it.
Okay.
So, and then you'll, so that's the easy way to do it. I forgot about that. And it should be saved somewhere on your computer too, but there you go. Anytime you print screen, you just right click and hit paste. And
Okay.
so big learning curve here. So if you forget anything, just let me know.
Okay. Thanks.
All right, Addie, you still with us?
So, okay.
All right. So new folder, and I'll get the Google Docs probably up tomorrow evening. I have a very slammed schedule until tomorrow evening, so very slammed because I'm in school full time myself, so and teaching about 9 Spanish classes, so very, very busy. Alrighty-o. Adios clase. Hasta. So just Wednesdays from 2:45 to 4. Adios.